Hi Stitchers, my name is Stephanie and this is my first Flosstube video. So it's going to be an introduction of sorts. I'm so glad you're here. I didn't know Flosstube was an actual thing until about 2 months ago. I stumbled upon it, and you ever have this happen to you where this whole section of the internet just like appears out of nowhere, something that you're super interested in, and you just have to go super OCD about it? I've watched Flosstube videos like it was my part-time job these last 2 months. You guys are so exciting. Cross-stitchers are awesome, and I've been hanging out with you. So hi, come hang out with me. My name is Stephanie, like I said. I'm in Indiana. I have 3 kids, a cat, and a husband. And I also have an Etsy store named Lindy Stitches where I sell cross-stitch patterns. I used to be a graphic designer of sorts, and I don't do that anymore. And I just realized in January of this year that I could marry all of my skills together of graphic designing and stitching and handicraft, and I can design patterns. And my Etsy shop has been the source of much joy for me. I hope you'll check it out, but whether or not you do, let's be friends. I have 3 recent finishes to show you, all of which are my patterns, just because I feel like I need to stitch up my own patterns so you can see what they actually look like. And then I have a recent pattern that I'm kitting up that I'd like to show you, and let's get started. Alright, so this is my most recent finish, and you'll either get it or you won't. Let's see. It says, more cowbell. This refers to a really funny, classic Saturday Night Live skit. If you haven't seen it, go YouTube it right now. More cowbell. You'll thank me. It's really funny. At least I think it is. So, this celebrates that. I love how these little flowers came up. This was a really quick finish. Little minimal back stitching. It took me like a week. But this just makes me smile. Things like this, do you guys have things like this hanging on your wall where you always wonder when different company comes by what they think when they see it? Like, this is a specific kind of humor, and oh, sometimes I wonder. When people come over and I see them looking at it, I always want to know what they're thinking. Sometimes they say something and sometimes they don't. You can see the little wheels a-turning. Anyway, here is the thing. Here's the pattern I finished before that. It's a John Denver quote, and I love how it turned out. The quote says, "Happiness is having a large, loving, close-knit family in another city." Do you guys agree with that? I'm sorry. I'm still learning how to hold things. Do you want your family in the same city? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. I love how the colors came out. This was super quick to finish. No back stitching. Not that I'm against back stitching, but it was easy. You know, these are all squares, obviously, and the text is really fun. I'm thinking about sending this to my sister who's far away in Denver. So that's that. The last project that I want to show you is still my favorite pattern that I wrote. I was an English major, so I'm going to fix that. This is my favorite pattern that I've written because it celebrates one of my favorite ladies, and I used my favorite colors, and so here it is. It's the corals and the sea greens. I just love them together. It says Jane Austen is my homegirl, because she is. I love how the little polka dots came out on Austen, and the gray wallpaper, and isn't she pretty? I love this. Jane Austen is my homegirl. I've done other authors, but Jane is just my favorite. And nobody's measuring up to her, and so she'll stay my favorite. Okay, I want to show you the pattern that I just bought off another Etsy seller. Her name is Diana70. She does a lot of patterns of artwork that are in the public domain. So paintings and a lot of artwork that you've seen, maybe some artwork you haven't seen, some really adorable paintings she has cross-stitch designed. And this is my favorite Renoir. I love Renoir. I love this painting, and I can't wait to start it. It's going to be my first parking experience, and so it's going to be an adventure. Here it is. It is called Dance at Booga. Okay, I'm going to show you. Somebody tell me how to say this. Dance at Booga. Am I saying that right? I feel like a moron every time I say it. Dance at Booga. Anyway, here's the painting. I love this. I love that this guy's like a little heavy set. I love that it looks like he might still be in his work clothes. I don't know. Like, he's not as dressed up as she is. So it's like he showed up to the dance. I'm making up a story, right? He showed up to the dance. He got this fancy lady, and he is trying to charm her. Look at him. I love this painting, and I can't wait to start. I ordered some 25 count Lugana in the color Pewter, and I've seen others of you doing 25 count 2/1 tent stitch. So I'm going to give it a go, and I hope it works. That's going to be an adventure. Thank you for watching. Happy floss tubing, happy stitching, and until next time, have a great day. Bye, guys.